I am. So, time to talk about wall combos with Go. Go gets fucking huge damage up against the wall. He's pretty good for it. He's got a couple of different wall starters, but there's a sort of key thing to think about when playing Go against the wall. So our main wall stagger is 6P plus K, which is this. Problem is, that stagger can be broken. So what I'll do is I'll go through a couple of different like wall stagger starters. I'll show you the wall splat. I'll show you what to do if they can't break the stagger, and what to do if they can break the stagger, and then we'll go through and look at characters like Taka and shit where you gotta do different combos. So the main combo that we're gonna use against the wall, and this works on everyone but Jeff and Wolf and Taka, with the exception of with Jeff and Taka, you just need to change one input. That's it. But against everyone else, this is the combo. 115 damage, pretty good. So the key bit in this wall combo is that 4P plus K there, because it used to be you couldn't do that charged against Jackie or Akira. Now you can. You can't do it charged against Wolf or Jeffrey, so when you're up against them, you just do this. And you only get a tiny bit of damage loss against Wolf and Jeffrey with it, so it's pretty good. I'll put the actual input commands down below in the description, just so Bill can see that. So that's all of our 6P plus K. We can also stagger with 1K plus G. The problem with this is they've changed it in the latest version so that if you hit them counter hit with this, they will crumple. So that looks like this. Unfortunately, we can't get our wall combo off of that anymore. What we can get is this. Not a wall combo, but whatever. But assuming it lands on normal hit, because it's quite a slow move, if you land on counter against the wall, they're a fucking idiot. On normal hit, it's the exact same. You get that wall stagger, the wall splat, and take your combo in. Nice and simple. So now what do you do if they, let's say, can break the stagger, which some people can. It's a hard stagger to break, but people can do it. We'll switch the settings on our CPU so that they do the fastest stagger recovery possible. So look at that. He can break the stagger. So instead, and they can still technically break it, but it's super fucking hard, is you're going to just lead into a 4P plus K combo. It's still really tight to break the wall stagger, but most people are not going to break that one. They can technically break the other one, but this one they're so unlikely to be able to break it. You don't really need to worry about it. So that's what we do if they can break the stagger. But let's switch characters here. What if they're playing Taka? Because Taka is going to be our main problem here. There are also like higher damaging versions as well, which you can do against the lighter weight characters. Those can all be found on VFDC, and I'll link the post for the wall combos in the description as well. Now, I forget the Taka ones, if I'm being entirely honest with you. I don't do them very often. The standard wall combo will work against Taka when he's in open stance. It won't work when he's in closed stance. So okay, we drop our 3 PP. That's fine. That's still big fucking damage to get against Taka. We can't get a charge, obviously. That's our Taka wall combo. And yeah, the damage isn't great. That's only because currently the CPU is breaking the stagger super quick, so it's not a true wall combo. So we'll change it back to 0, and then we'll go in. We still drop 3 PP because Taka's a pain in the fucking ass. So you can just do a shoulder there instead, which will look like this. If I don't fuck it up, that is. Ooh. Well, you can do that. Get yourself a nice 109. Again, attack is weird, and keeping track of his stances is odd, so you can just finish it with like a shoulder, and you can input that with the 3P plus K, and that tends to be a little bit easier to deal with him. Yeah, those are the main wall combos you want to be doing with Go. Fishing for them at the wall. Everyone's gonna block this. No one wants to get caught by it. They know it's fucking coming. So you can get away with your 1K plus G there. That combo also doesn't work against Taka because he's fucking heavyweight. So, but yeah. If they're blocking mid repeatedly at the wall, jump in with a 1K plus G. Make them think about it. You can get some other weird wall stagger stuff like that, which does lead to a true combo, but that's not a proper, wall splat combo. Anyway, hope those are helpful. Let me know if you need any more.